Look at this thing, drops in. It's a big barrel. He spins and she comes out. Molly is Picklum.
You animal, Molly Picklum, that was insane.
When it gets like that, fear stops people from stepping up and into it. And I guess for me, fear just like makes me super focused, and I just figure out a way, kinda. Like I figure out a way to step into it.
Molly Picklum doing what she does best. Wow. Making another backhand too.
Like we're wired to protect ourselves, so I think fear, it just screams one distraction. There's only one thing on your mind, and I dare say that doesn't happen much in the human brain when there's just one thing going on in there. And I think when it's big, it's like one thing is, oh my gosh, how am I going to survive?
Molly Picklum, your champion of the Lexus Tahiti Pro, world #1, as she heads into the title showdown at the Lexus WSL Finals Fiji.
But I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be that big and everything here. But I'll somehow make myself fearful just so then I focus. Good morning. How pretty is that? Oh my I thought I'd wear a bit less of a suit, be a bit chilly, a bit more looser. Oh, yeah.
I was thinking down there, pretty good. Alright?
Yeah. Walking down the beach, it was like the big awakening of like the whole sky and everything just looked so pretty. It felt like the right day. You could feel that it was just like the day for it. It was calm, the ocean had all come together. The morning was so crisp, it was beautiful.
Yeah, we're on, we're officially on.
Oh my God, it's official. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Then we whipped out there and we were first off the boat because Jack and I had our own jet skis. When the sun was coming through the tower, like as it was rising, it was so crisp, the lighting and just like I don't know, it was just so vibrant on our faces, and we both actually just like stared straight into the sun. It was just like the most epic way to wake up in the morning.
A remarkable year, Vaughan, incredible performances on the women's side by all those surfers in the final five, but there is an undeniable favourite here, Molly Picklum. She's just had a magic run this season, incredible consistency and more groundbreaking performances.
At the start of last year, she was changing the world with a handful of women in Hawaii, and this year she's come back in, she's brought the same energy, the same attack mode. World champions have world champion moments throughout their year, and Molly has had plenty.
For me, it's been the composure in those waves of consequence. She has the technique. Cloudbreak restaurants, they certainly have some consequence about them. And Molly has just found a way to stay composed in those moments to get those big wins. She's going to be so hard to stop.
Molly Picklum, Caroline Marks, the title match this year. Molly, unstoppable in the yellow jersey, taking on Caroline Marks.
I kind of had my plan before I get on the boat because, like, you never know. Obviously, everyone's running around trying to do their thing, filming, like, all the cameras are there. The moment on the boat, it was quite intense. It was kind of dead energy. It was weird. It was like there was this weird vibe on there. I didn't really want to stay on there that long. It wasn't my kind of vibe, and but I had my job to do. Like, I do things kind of on a routine, on a timing to make sure I make my heat on time. And yeah, and then got my helmet and I kind of asked the guy, can I just jump off the boat? I like to just like jump into the water. And then from there, I'm on.
Crowning a world champion in Fiji for the first time in history here at the Lexus WSL Finals Fiji.
I think we want everyone to let us know where you're watching the Lexus WSL Finals.
Our crew from Torquay, that's the Rip Curl crew over there. They're all off of office duty right now. They're all supporting Molly.
Molly Picklum looks like she wants to use her priority. The formula is 2 waves. Will this be one of them? Molly drives into that section under the lip and off balance, starts off underwater. Flowing right into live action. Important wave for the matchup. Caroline Marks needing a 6.33. Little cut back into the pocket. Deep off the bottom. Ton of speed crushes that section off the lip. Pelts it again. Caroline Marks letting it all fly. Picklum's gonna need to answer. World number 1 Molly getting to her feet. Grabbing the rail. She's barrel hunting. Picklum super deep. And that one's just gonna run off without her. And now Molly really feeling the pressure here in Fiji.
If you just desire to win, there's bad habits come with that. And then there's bad habits that come with fear of failing. I'm happy with my life. I'm happy with my choices. I love this job. I love surfing. And for me to be able to say that, it gives me goosebumps. So I think that's the world title trophy that every human being wants. And I kind of already have it. So I'm at ease with the fear of failing. I'm more okay with that. So then I can free myself to go and try and win.
Time to see who's going to be crowned our women's world champion. We're in title match number 2 right now between Caroline Marks and Molly Picklum. Easy carve for Pickles. Hangs it off the top for a second. Paced approach. Third turn, gaining momentum. Nice wave down the line as it funnels around this reef pass. And a great completion. Opening advantage on that opening exchange goes to Molly Picklum.
She's got the helmet, she's got the full suit, and she's got the barrel riding skills to do it. She's basically prepared to do it her way, which I would think would be in the barrel. I mean, you can see that she's been looking for it. She's been trying to find it.
Here we go. Gets this one under priority. Pickles looking down the line, looking for a barrel, looking for that section to come through. Grabs the rail on the DHT, comes the funnel, spit out, and here comes Molly Picklum.
Holy moly.
Look at that. 8.83, way excellent. Title match, heat number 2. Molly Picklum dominant. Is going to take it to 3 with Caroline Marks.
After the second heat, it's like, oh, okay, I'm now where she's at. We're level ground. And I didn't even think that she's probably getting tired, but she would have been. She surfed so many heats. For me, I was like, okay, I'm going. At least now I feel like we're on level ground right now. So it was cool. It was like, whoever wins this heat is the world champ. Like, it's done after this.
Molly Picklum has proven to be ultra resilient and has got herself right back in it. We're going to a decider.
First wave will be taken by Molly Picklum as she draws that beautiful arc. Well timed off a hard lip line, late to the end section, but she gets it. Molly grabbing the rail, hollow pit right there that she's enjoying, extends that line, it spits her out. Winding up for a big closeout hammer, everything's working.
Like, I surprised myself probably 3 or 4 times on those floaters. I kept clapping and like, what? I clapped so hard too, I was like, my hands were stinging, it was so heavy.
8.83 for Molly Picklum, a 7.0 as a low score, and now Caroline Marks is comboed.
3 minutes before, the ocean was quite still, and I had a combo, and I was like, it honestly hit me, and only for like 5-10 seconds, literally everything I've ever done in my life, like, just played quickly in my brain, and was like, whoa, it's crazy. Like, it's all come to this.
5 seconds, counting it down. 3, 2, 1.
Molly Picklum, your world champion.
Austin, I could see it on his face, just like how mind blown he was. eyes. It was just like the most pure, just couldn't believe it. Like, wow, you're a world champ.
You're the world champ, baby! I cannot believe I'm a world champion! Oh, my
I just do it for the love of my sport. Like, I love surfing. I love doing it. It just makes my life magical and fun. And then also just like how cool it is that I get to share it with people. And I see how stoked it makes people to like share a piece of my journey. And now that's honestly why I do it.
No way. Are you kidding? So proud of you.
I'm doing something that I love and it brings them so much joy. It's the most crazy feeling.
Your world champion, Molly Picklum. From the Central Coast to the top of the world.
The thing is heavy and sharp, like the edges are sharp. And I picked it up and I was like, I've trained my whole life to be able to lift this thing. And oh my gosh, like I have sore muscles today from holding it up. It's so heavy, it's crazy. I feel honestly like one of the luckiest humans alive, how many supporters I have. I have really good friends, really good family, really like all of them, and they know who I am. I genuinely am someone that'll tell you straight up how much I appreciate something or am thankful for something. So, and then of course my sponsors, like I'm someone that'll never ride for a company that I'm not proud of, and it feels like I'm doing it for them. It's not just them supporting me. And then of course the WSL, like giving us the platform to do what we love is so special, and so many people get behind you. It's crazy. I know the media and everyone, like Katie and I and this and that, like the rivalry for sure. But it's like we genuinely really respect each other and like and kind of feed off each other. And she was like the only one that was kind of standing there out of the females, really genuinely clapping in her thing. She's like, "Well done, man! Like you deserve it." You know, she just said to me, "You were like, it was yours. It was completely yours this year." And she was proud of me. She was like stoked for me. Earning something that can never be taken away from you is so rare in surfing. Like, surfing's one of those things, there's another event around the corner, there's like another wave that's gonna come through and better barrel that's gonna happen. Like, it can easily get beaten and beaten, but it's like there's only one world champion, male and female, of every year, and that will never go away. So day one of something that'll forever be is crazy.
If you could see the world looking through my eyes, then you'd see everything and anything you like. Forget about the ones who say you don't belong. You know that they were wrong. Just see the world looking through my eyes. See the world. See the world. Oh, 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 oh.
Tyler, that looked like a really good time out there.
It was. You know, it's hard to get waves. Yes. Honestly, it's so fun. This is like a full shootout this heat as well. So
high score on the right and needing to better, needing the energy to better on that last left.
I think you just wouldn't want it to come down to a 0.5 decision. I'd be swinging for an 8 at least, looking for improvement, but she's got a good pace, nice rhythm, pulls in. At this point of the event, they're just doing this on feel. They know what each section feels like. Pushing harder, little extended slide, puts her in a great spot to drill it again. 2 big moves for Picklum. Attacks it, flows into the hollow part of the wave. Let's see if she changes gears on her finish. She's been loving a carve, this time a grab rail cutty, and has enough room to throw down a few more extras, and she'll step off.
You're right, Joe.
Picklum, and she'll need to go with real quality. Looking to go excellent, to stay in touch here, and try and get in front in this heat. She's under a bit of pressure from the opening run of Simmers, and she's given it absolute pelters on the outside before the tube section. So squeezing loads out of the first section. Tube riding's good. Now makes room down at the bottom of the wave, lays down a carve with power, driving that bottom turn and snapping out the tail in the lip again. Similar stuff, and she'll need to go fast here. She goes real fast. She's covering ground. She's out of a deep tube ride. Lays a hammer on the rail and a really nice turn to finish as well. So loads more there from Molly.
That was absolutely epic. That's exactly what to even win a CT the way she did in Fiji as a wild card. You know, it's produced an amazing surfer.
Rolling into this one, we've got Molly Picklum with some room on this open canvas. She'll hit it off the lip line. Clean bottom turn, beautiful snap. Pickles now hitting it off the lip again, finding her flow, and she shuts it down.
Wow, that was a really good wave. Amazing wave selection, and she just tagged that thing.
I think it's one of the best we've seen. We've got some movement in the lineup here, and taking the first ride, it's going to be Molly Picklum drawing off the bottom. Nice carve off the top, ripping it right back into the bowl. There's a nice little section to lay into. She comes through to the inside. Let's see what kind of work she can get done here. That wave cups out. And Bella has to concede. Molly's got the priority and a nice looking bowl here. Again, swift carve in the pocket. Just flying through these rail turns and building beautifully. Kicks the tail. Just keeps accentuating the end of these rides.
So 10 minutes left here. Caroline Marks is in the lead. 5.6 her high mark, trying to get rid of a 1.5. Molly Picklum looking left. She's trying to prove to the world that her backhand is just as good as Brooks and Marks, and that first turn was a hammer. Comes around this section on the inside. Nice little bowl to work with. So a great series of backhand hooks for Molly Picklum. That's more like it.
Well done for Molly.
Team is hyped.
Stand by.
Yeah.
As we break down the IC replay.
I mean, a few things that stands out to me. One of them is wave size, wave selection, and also the criticalness. Look how big that first turn is. Even though it was a lip line, down the line, it was massive, and then into another one, and how much drive she had on those bottom turns, going around the flat sections and the whitewash in front of her, and finish it off with a beautiful snap. Came out clean. This is huge score for her. It's massive.
Look at this big section, giant windup, and absolutely crushed it, Jesse.
I love the approach, how she went lateral, but still was able to get a lot of spray out the back, made that turn look big, used every inch of that wave. And right here, that's what I mentioned, like, look how in front that wave is of her, and she somehow manages to go around, gets up in vertical again, and then once again, there's so much whitewash in front of her. That board is flying. It's so magic. It's
Water Patrol assists today. Waves on the way here, and already up is Molly Picklum. Nice patience, big wall, perfect positioning on the carve. Sets up the lift, she'll lean back to change up the angle of that off the top. Big twist and wrap maneuver there in the pocket, and she will lay down the rail again. Nice speed management. Beautiful railwork transitions. And now the Australian winding up, cracking it off the top for a solid finishing move. Feeling it on that one. Her 4th wave ridden so far. Waiting for last of Betty Lou, last of Molly Picklum. Let's hear from Strider.
She went for the second one, unfortunately couldn't finish.
And now Molly's going to try to put this one away. Responding off the top with that nice top turn and getting there late, but coming down with a big section riding away. That is what she is famous for. She can come around the corner deep like she did at lowers and get 9.6s for heavy sections that look impossible. Fletch is in disbelief. She's actually riding a new model that DH and Mick Fanning have been working on for the last 18 months. Looks brilliant. Here comes Molly now, looking to back up her 7.5. Big hook there. Big spray of water flying off the rail. Lays into another beautiful finessed out carve and cleans it up off the lip. Nice patience, good tempo, and still has plenty of room to move. Lays into a solid hammer. Molly Picklum steps off, flexing in that leader's jersey.
And thinking that Molly kicked off with a 717, you're probably going to want to hit those end sections.
Live action will pick up Picklum streaking through. Bit of a bomb for her here, connecting the energy and relentless in terms of where she is on the pocket. So much more pockety type wave, and she'll just tap into that energy. A big hit from her. Really well read in terms of the speed management, super critical. And you'd have to think that's going to be another big number for Molly.
Insane.
That really contrasts what we saw with Lakey.
I'm just finding that Isabella's finding redemption. You think about their recent head-to-head history as you see the surfer up and riding out the back.
Rolling into this one, Molly Picklum has just kicked out of a couple. She fell on her last, but she's got a better wall this time. Off the bottom, beautiful arc there, controlling speed so well. Hits it off the lip line with an air drop. And Molly is feeling it. This just happened.
Holy Molly, packing an absolute bomb straight out of the gates. Are you kidding me? That was so technically well done. Grabs that rail. This tube stays so open. Great wave selection. And this is going to be an excellent number, Joe.
Most picked as a power surfer on their fantasy teams, Molly Picklum. You guys saw this coming a mile away.
Holy!
As we catch up with Molly Picklum, she's on fire.
Whew, this is 2 from 2 now. This is incredible. Her wave selection, I think, for me, is what's setting her apart. Obviously, the technical ability in the tube on the backhand. You know, obviously, we always have that conversation about backhand versus forehand, and it is that little bit more technical on your backside, and she is just absolutely nailing this. Just the perfect technique. Beautiful grab rail, you know, using that front arm to really wipe off that speed, maximize that time in the tube, and just nice and casual too. Not looking like she's holding on for dear life. She's just looking like she's playing with it.
Oh, wow. Important wave here for her season.
Look at this thing. Drops in. It's a big barrel. It spits and she comes out. Molly Picklum.
You animal, Molly Picklum. That was insane.
Molly Picklum doing what she does best.
Wow.
Making another backhand tube. She has been so insane today. One of her best days of her career. We got to say that. Well, watch this. Molly Picklum, bright yellow jersey, world number 1. Doesn't get to pull in on the takeoff. Still committing. Now setting that rail, and she guns her way out of a beauty.
Oh my goodness. That was an amazing wave. That was incredible. And then right behind her, Molly Picklum.
Grabs the rail, controls the takeoff. She is going to come out right in front of Katie. Simmer's taking the next one on the head again. And Molly, after the 883, getting rid of a 433. We had a very important exchange go down during the break.
Molly Picklum again, packing a mega tube. What a tube pig. Are you kidding me? Again, this is absolutely insane. Hey, it's almost double the size from this morning. I mean,
Molly Picklum, Caroline Marks, the title match.
You think you've got the benefit of being the #1 seed. In actual fact, it's the surfer who can get on a roll that seems to have the advantage. And that's the case with Caroline Marks going up against Molly Picklum. Caroline just on a magic run, surfing from 4th seed, giving herself another title shot. She's done it before, and that's got to be daunting for someone who's chasing their first world title and who's never won a heat prior to this year in the WSL finals.
Caroline knows that she's in a must-win situation to keep this run alive. Paddling into this one is Caroline Marks. Deep bottom turn, crushes the lip line with the airdrop. It's bottoming out. Caroline with her head down, beating multiple sections. Very, very close to a giant score. Molly Picklum, she's got a big canvas to play with here. Throws down the car, belts it off the lip, and controls a 2-turn combination. Caroline Marks, little cut back into the pocket. Deep off the bottom, ton of speed, crushes that section off the lip. Belts it again. Caroline Marks letting it all fly. Just took the lead. And down the line, it will be Caroline keeping the Australian off this wave. Quick little jam there. More of a punch off the pocket. Fading little cutback. Picklum needs a 7.18. Grabbing the rail, super deep, and that one's just gonna run off without her. Now Caroline in the position where she needs one more win over Molly to take a second world title.
One more. I'm just gonna grab my hat. I knew I was in a must-win situation. I kind of like when my back's against the wall a little bit, kind of like brings the best out in you, so you just gotta rise to the occasion.
Title match number 2 right now between Caroline Marks and Molly Picklum.
Caroline in the position where she needs one more win over Molly to take a second world title.
Caroline Marks, she forced the best of 3. I was concerned for Molly Picklum. I watched Molly jump off the boat. She came up, she took a huge breath. I think it was intended to kind of settle her nerves.
Pickles, her first mission, just to tie it up right now.
Yeah, she needs a win here for sure.
Hangs it off the top for a second. Paced approach. 3rd turn, gaining momentum. Nice wave down the line.
Seems like she's got her head back in the game.
Marks draws off the bottom, snaps off the top. Good opening turn.
This is her 6th heat of the day.
Yeah.
Is fatigue potentially going to play a part in that?
Losing some ground there and a wasted effort. Gets this one under priority. Pickles looking down the line, looking for a barrel. Grabs the rail on the DHD, comes the funnel, spit out, and here comes Molly Picklum.
That is going to do wonders for her confidence.
8.93 for Molly Picklum, and now she's running away with this title match number 2. And what was a mild combo for Caroline Marks has now turned into a severe combination. Marksy, not one to back down.
She's still so connected. Boards look great. She looks great. The placement of her turns.
Title match, heat number 2. Molly Picklum dominant. Is going to take it to 3 with Caroline Marks.
I think we're going to have a real showdown in this next title.
Molly Picklum, she absolutely dominated Caroline in the 2nd heat. Shifted the energy and given herself a really good chance going into that final heat.
It is coming down to this. Molly Picklum taking on Caroline Marks. We're about 35 minutes away from knowing who's the world champion in 2025.
It's what you want to see, right? It's come down to this final moment.
First wave will be taken by Molly Picklum. Grabbing the rail, hollow pit. It spits her out. Winding up for a big closeout hammer. Everything's working for Picklum.
I just love the commitment. She's really going for it. The confidence is high. She's ready to stand up and take this moment. She's ready to earn the victory.
8.83 for Molly Picklum. Into this one, though, it is a world champ named Caroline Marks trying to fight back in this heat, attacking well and held to one major move. Caroline has to give way to the priority of Molly Picklum. Nice patience off the bottom, arcs it beautifully off the lip line.
Nice speed and channels another hack under the lip. Molly Picklum on the edge of accomplishing her big dream.
She's found the magic right now.
It's an excellent heat for Molly Picklum. She's just got to be going, is this happening right now? Marking a brand new era for Australian surfing world champions. As we close this one out and make it official, a surfer that's been fearless in the heaviest waves, unstoppable all season, Molly Picklum, your world champion.
You are the world champion!
Oh my God! I cannot believe it! I had so many people to thank and I felt so much support. I just locked in and did what I've done all year and I cannot believe I'm a world champion! Oh my God!
It's remarkable that someone can flip the momentum back in their favour in that situation. There's so much pressure. You're defending that #1 position. Molly really has shown this year that she's got no fear of failure, and she really has earned that title.
No way.
Are you kidding?
I'm so proud of you. That was insane.
I fought for it.
Your world champion, Molly Picklum.
I just feel so honoured and grateful that I've had such role models to look up to. There's so many females that have been before me and paved the way for us to get out there and really do what we love, and it means the world to do it in front of them.
Molly Picklum, your 2025 world champion.